Hello guys, I'm upgrading to from cr10c to cr10s. So this is the original board I'm replacing. I just took it out, and I also replaced the monitor. So I bought the kit to replace the monitor and um, so to replace the screen and the board. This is the older board for cr10. It looks very simple. So it's got, as you can see here, this is the X, Y, and Z, and then the extruder. Okay, and then here you have the fan right here, I believe. And then there is so the setup was slightly different from the new one. And here we had this last year. You had the bed extruder, I believe. It's all at the back here. So my point is, I don't believe the connections were the same. So I saw some people on YouTube saying whatever connection here is the same as the connections there, right? It's not. And I want to show you why it's not. Okay. So this board, the new board, is creality 2.1, I believe. Yeah, so the new board is this. I'm trying to just get some lighting on this. Okay, so the new board version 2.1 is designed for I believe, for two nozzles. So I believe Creality had in mind that they will create a printer that has two nozzles. So this is the one used for it. This is not, I don't think the Creality cr10s has two nozzles, but you probably could add one if you want to. So you'll have like two colors if you want. So the upgrade kit doesn't come with two nozzles, only comes with one nozzle. And this is the confusing part. That's why it has extra slots. So here, let me take you through, since no one made a YouTube video on this, how to upgrade it using this specific version of the board. So the setup is very simple. So you have the same setup almost. This is the X motor, Y and Z. Okay, X, Y, and Z. Okay, and then E at the end one. The Z, you have two Z now, two Z motors. Okay, now probably the most difficult part is figuring out where the fan goes. I couldn't find any schematic, but I had to figure everything on my own. Pretty much, I couldn't find any schematic online, so it's all guessing, I guess. So the fan, I had to put it with the power supply because there's no slot here for the fan. In this here, in the on the older board, you had the fan, the case fan goes here, right? But this one doesn't have a case fan that will go here. So I had to put the case fan in this slot with the power. What else? So yeah, so here you got the yellow wires, which is the extruder. I mean the nozzle. We only have one nozzle. So this is supposed to be the middle connection here. That's supposed to be nozzle 1, and the last connection here is supposed to be nozzle 2. That's if you have a second nozzle, you will put it here. And then this is the bed. This one here, the first two are the bed, and the polarity is always on the back of the board, so you don't get confused. So this is the red is positive and the black is negative, obviously, and you can see them connected, positive, negative. And the yellow doesn't have polarity, so you can connect in the direction you want. Yeah, the same goes here, positive, negative. And the same thing, you have to watch the polarity for the fan also, the case fan, positive, the positive with the positive, negative with the negative. Yeah, and then let's go down deeper a little bit. It's very difficult to see everything. Okay, so here, let's get you here. So here, this is the thermistor. This is the middle one is the bed thermistor, and the second one is the nozzle 1 thermistor. I believe this empty spot here for nozzle 2 thermistor. Yeah, so that's what it is for. You don't need to plug in anything here. These two are for the screen, X1 and X2. The previous model only had one wire going through this. This one has two connectors, so here you have 1 and 2. And you know, the strange thing is, I found about this, it has this new screen. It comes with actually 3 wires, and X1, X2 and X3, but this board only accommodates 2, so you only have X1 and X2. So maybe I'm thinking the reason why they designed it with 3, maybe the new monitors they're going to produce is going to have 3 slots. Okay, so but this one has 2, as you could see. The filament sensor, let me see where the filament sensor is. Right here beside the X limit switch, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna test all this setup, and if it works I will let you guys know. I will make a part 2 for sure. And so yeah, this is the extruder. So this is the filament sensor right here, and then you have the X, Y, and Z stops right here, all on this row. Same I think as the old board, pretty much. It's all labeled. You're not, if you're gonna upgrade it, you could figure it out. It's all labeled there. X, Y, and Z, they're all beside each other. I know it looks looks like a jungle here, but yes, not. I had to figure it out on my own. So if it works, I will let you guys know, so you could. Yeah, one more thing I want to let you know is what I found out is this shitty company creality is really scamming people, you know. I have 2 other printers that work almost better than creality even, and they're cheaper. See, now after I buy the boards are very expensive compared to other printers. The board will be like way cheaper. Everything is like proprietary here with the creality. So here, what we see here, I just want to show you the slots for the board right here on here. They're not designed for the upgrade board. So the upgrade board is bigger and will not fit these slots here. Okay, the slots designed, see, as you can see here, the slots, I'm just showing you with the flashlight here. Okay, these slots are only drilled for the older board. So the newer board, it will not accommodate it. I mean, some of the holes will fit, but you're gonna have some holes missing. Okay, you cannot screw every hole in the new board in there. You know, on this case, you probably have to buy a new case anyways, or improvise something where you don't have to screw in every hole. Maybe you could probably stick in something behind the board to prevent it from accidentally hitting the case, because it could destroy your board because the case is metal. If the back of the case accidentally touches if the back of your board touches the case, then it may short out. So you may have to stick something at the back of your board, since not all the holes could be screwed in. So just for extra protection. And the second thing, what I don't like about this design, I just want to show you. You could see this here, how these wires are so close to the fan, so it may actually hit the fan. So maybe you need to tape them like this to the board. Just find a tape and tape it to the board itself, to the board of the monitor, because it's really touching the fan, and you don't want these wires to get caught by the blades of the fan. So as I said, the creality doesn't make any good designs. I'm not saying anything too bad about them, but I'm just saying the design here is really not good. And their upgrade kit, when they send you an upgrade kit, they don't even give you a manual, they don't even care, and it's overpriced. This is why I'm upset about this company. All the products, well, except the new ones, except the Ender 3, I think, all of them are overpriced. And I don't know why they overpriced their products. There are other products that are better quality and cheaper, and they have a better service. Here, like, I feel creality, they don't care about their customers. They just want to get the money fast, and that's it. They don't even care including a diagram to wire this upgrade kit. Why would you make an upgrade kit without a diagram? This is like useless. And then why don't they like make something like for the board? Like, they know that there are a few screws loose, a few screws that will not go in. They should have covered the board with something like a sticky foam. That's what they should have done. But they don't care. They just want to sell you a kit and tell you fuck off. That's what basically they want to do. So I will not buy from creality again, that's for sure. And I know this video is taking too long, but yeah, if you guys have any question, just let me know, and I will try to answer it as I have if I get the time. Yeah, I showed you all the schematics, and hopefully you will have no problem following my instructions. Yeah, let me know. I will make a part 2 and I will show you the progress of this upgrade. Thanks for watching.